Good morning class. Today we are discussing about the topic cost of capital. So in cost of capital we are discussing about the funds we are acquiring through different sources, like we have debentures, we have equity share capital, we have retained earnings. So for this, today we are discussing about cost of debt or debentures. So in this we have, first of all, we have cost of debt. We are dividing into two parts. First one is cost of irredeemable debt and second one is cost of redeemable debt. Irredeemable. Irredeemable debt means which are not redeemed within the time period of a company. It means those debts is redeemable at the time of liquidation of a company. If we are talking about cost of redeemable debt, so these debts are redeemable after a specific time period which is mentioned in the company's policy. So for cost of irredeemable debt, how to calculate cost? So for this, we are using a formula, that is CD before tax. CD means we have cost of debt. So for cost of debt before tax, if we are using the formula for before tax, so this is I divided by NP into 100. For I means annual interest. NP, for NP we have net proceeds. Net proceeds means the total value, total par value of debentures minus all the expenses and cost. Cost of debt after tax, if we are calculating cost of debt after tax, so we are using formula CD is equals to I multiply 1 minus T. T here tax rate. NP net proceed into 100. So for this we have a question. A company has 9% irredeemable debt of rupees 5 lakh. The tax rate is 35%. Determine the cost of capital before and after tax. Assuming the debt is issued at par, at discount of 5%, at premium of 10%. In this question, we have a irredeemable debt at 9% interest rate. We are issuing irredeemable debt of rupees 5 lakh, and on this we are paying tax at the rate of 35%. So we have three kind of conditions, like first of all we are issuing debt at par. So means if we are issuing debt rupees 5 lakh, so we are receiving rupees 5 lakh at discount of rupees of 5%. So if we are issuing debt rupees 5 lakh, so we are giving discount on 5 lakh at the rate of 5%. And if we are issuing debt at a premium of 10%, so we are receiving additional payment on behalf of premium at the rate of 10% of rupees 5 lakh. So here is the solution for that question. So cost of debt, if we are issuing at par, so here I, that is interest, 9% of rupees 5 lakh is rupees 45,000. Here NP is rupees 5 lakh, that is net proceed. So total amount we are receiving 5 lakh and there is no expenses for issuing rupees 5 lakh. So here CD, that is cost of debt before tax, we have 45,000 means interest. I divided by 5 lakh, that is net proceed. So we have already seen in the previous page the formula for that, that is cost of debt is equals to I divided by NP into 100. So that is I means interest and net proceed. So here we are using the formula, that is 45,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100. So before tax we have a cost, that is 9%. In this formula, I multiply 1 minus T, that is tax rate, and NP, net proceed, into 100. So here T is tax rate, and in this question we have a tax rate of 35%. So now cost of debt after tax is 5.85, 5.85%. So if we are issuing share debentures at par, so we have before tax cost and after tax cost is 9% and 5.85%. Now issued at discount. So issued at discount at the rate of 5%. So here interest rate is 9% of rupees 5 lakh, that is 45,000, and NP, here NP is 5 lakh. So we are receiving rupees 5 lakh from the investors. Now 25,000 is a discount, that is expense for the company. 5% of rupees 5 lakh is 25,000. So here NP is 4,75,000. So here cost of debt before tax is 45,000 divided by 4,75,000 into 100. So here I is 45,000, 4,75,000 is net proceed. So here cost of debt before tax is 9.47%. If we are calculating cost of debt after tax, so we are using again the same formula, 1 minus tax rate. So we are multiplying interest rate through 1 minus T, that is tax rate, to 45,000 multiply 1 minus 0.35. Here 35% is the tax rate, so we are using divided by 100. So we are directly using 0.35. So 45,000 multiply 1 minus 0.35 divided by 4,75,000 into 100. So cost of debt after tax is 6.16%. In third part, at a premium of 10%. So here we are issuing debentures at a premium of 10%. So now I is 9% of rupees 5 lakh, that is 45,000, which we have already calculated. NP, net proceed, 5 lakh plus 50,000. It means 10% of rupees 5 lakh. So we are receiving extra money, which we are adding in total net proceeds. So net proceeds will increase by rupees 50,000. So here total net proceed is rupees 5 lakh 50,000. Now if we are calculating cost of debt before tax, so 45,000 divided by 5 lakh 50,000 into 100. So here cost of debt is 8.18%. If we are calculating cost of debt after tax, so we have 45,000 1 minus tax rate. So here we are using the formula of tax rate, that is interest multiply 1 minus T divided by NP into 100. So here cost of debt after tax is equals to 45,000 1 minus 0.35 divided by 5 lakh 50,000 into 100. So here the cost of debt is 5.32%. So in this question we are calculating cost of debt by three methods, like issued at par, issued at discount, issued at premium. So for cost of irredeemable debt, we are covering all the three points: at par, at discount, at premium. In our next class, we are discussing about cost of redeemable debt. Thank you, class.